Yo, what's going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel where we live and breathe guns, mixing that old-school history with top-tier craftsmanship and straight-up range therapy. Today we're going full cowboy mode because we're counting down the absolute best lever-action rifles you can get your hands on in 2025. These beauties scream dusty trails, quick-draw duels, and that addictive clack-clack when you run the lever like a boss. Something about a lever gun just hits different. The timeless looks, the buttery smooth action, the pure joy of slinging lead downrange. And right now, in 2025, lever actions are hotter than ever, rocking classic soul with all the modern goodies we love. Whether you're out chasing whitetails, punching paper trying to stack one-hole groups, or just collecting pieces of living history, this top 15 list has your name on it. So grab some ammo, throw on your hat, and let's jump straight into the lineup that's got the entire country buzzing. Starting strong at the top spot, we've got the Savage Arms Revel DLX, the rimfire king that dropped late 2024 and instantly took over. Built up at Savage's Lakefield plant in Canada, this is their huge comeback to lever-action rimfires, and man, they came swinging. You're looking at an 18-inch carbon steel barrel wearing a slick black Cerakote coat and threaded 1/2 by 28 right out of the box, so you can slap it on and go whisper mode. The takedown feature is straight fire, breaks down in seconds for packing or deep cleaning with zero hassle. Overall length sits at 36.5 inches, 14.5-inch length of pull, and it only tips the scale at 6.1 pounds, super nimble, but still rock solid on target. Tubular magazine feeds 12 rounds of good OL, .22 LR, ideal for squirrels, rabbits, or burning through bricks at the range. Gorgeous Turkish walnut stock with satin finish, laser-sharp checkering, and a soft recoil pad screams luxury. Plus, the receiver is drilled and tapped, so you can mount glass whenever you want. Crossbolt safety keeps everything secure, and at an MSRP of just $599, this thing smokes the Browning BL, 22 on price while bringing higher-end touches. Down in Texas, across the Midwest, everywhere lever lovers hang out. The Revel DLX is the new darling because it nails that perfect marriage of heritage and fresh ideas. Coming in hot next is the brand new 2025 Henry Supreme lever action, the rifle that's completely rewriting the rules of what a lever gun can do. Henry built every single part in-house, pouring their legendary quality together with next-level engineering. This one was made for serious hunters, competition shooters, and anybody who demands the ultimate hybrid experience. Free-floated blued steel barrel drops rounds into sub-1 MOA groups all day in .223, paired with a match-grade trigger you can dial anywhere from 3 to 6 pounds for that perfect break. Receiver comes drilled for optics, but still rocks classic iron sights for the traditional feel. The real game changer is the detachable 10-round Magpul PMAG that ships with a 5-round limiter, so you stay legal in hunting season. Action runs an AR-style rotating bolt with quad-bar linkage, honestly smoother than anything else out there. Plus, you get an ambidextrous tang safety and lever block for total control. Beautifully checkered walnut stock, recoil pad, sling studs. The works keeps that Henry DNA alive while adding pure modern function. Priced at $1,299, it's definitely premium territory, but it goes toe-to-toe with the most expensive levers on the planet, especially for precision addicts and folks dealing with tough magazine laws. A few shooters say it gets heavy on all-day hunts, and some metal mags can be picky, but with a suppressor-ready barrel and that sexy profile, the Supreme is pure fire. Let's saddle up and ride straight into the Wild West with the 2025 Heritage 92, a love letter to the immortal Winchester Model 92 that looks and feels like it came off the stagecoach yesterday. This rifle is pure, classic Western swagger backed by today's dependability. The #1 pick for hunters, cowboy action competitors, and anyone obsessed with that outlaw vibe. Carbine model keeps it tight at 33.2 inches and only 5.9 pounds, while the 24-inch octagon barrel version stretches to 42.8 inches and 7.4 pounds of pure presence. Magazine capacity runs 8 to 12 rounds, depending on which setup you grab, hitting that sweet spot between handy and steady. Choose from blued or high-polished steel, real hardwood furniture, an old-school buckhorn rear with a brass bead up front for that genuine frontier flavor. Silky underlever, side loading gate, top eject receiver, everything stays 100% faithful to the original blueprint, but they added a thumb safety for peace of mind. At just $864, you're getting octagonal barrels and premium finishes for less than the competition charges. Out where cowboy culture still runs deep, the Heritage 92 is selling like crazy because it serves up nostalgia and rock-solid performance in one gorgeous package. Dropping in from 2024, but still dominating 2025 conversations, is the Smith & Wesson 1854 Stealth Hunter, a badass modern evolution of S&W's very first lever guns from way back in the 1854. This beast is engineered for hunters, tactical range rats, and anybody who wants vintage lever sole with full-on operator flexibility. Flat-face target trigger for pinpoint breaks, huge oversized loop, so you can run that lever at lightning speed even with gloves, and a bomb-proof black synthetic stock that laughs at bad weather. Barrel is threaded 11/16 by 24 ready for your favorite suppressor or break, while the tactical Ferend rocks MLOK, slots all over, and a full-length Picatinny rail on top, so you can hang optics, lights, whatever you want. Mixing frontier roots with today's modularity makes the 1854 completely unique in the lever world. Carrying an MSRP of $1,399, it sits in the upper price range, but you're getting features that normally live on rifles twice the cost. In states with huge shooting communities, from competition leagues to hardcore hunting crews, the Stealth Hunter is the go-to because nothing else threads a can, runs fast, and stays this modular while still feeling like a true lever action at heart. Next on deck is the Marlin 1894, the legend that Ruger brought back from the grave in 2023 and absolutely nailed it. Now proudly built in North Carolina style, this beauty pays full respect to its 1800s bloodline while rocking fit and finish that feels straight out of 2025. Perfect for deer camp warriors, cowboy action speed demons, and anybody who wants a rifle that looks classy but can take a beating. Beefy solid steel receiver with side ejection laughs at brush and rain, cold hammer forged barrel prints, tiny groups all day, and that gorgeous American black walnut stock paired with semi-buckhorn or marble sights just drips tradition. Straight grip lever runs like glass, pure poetry in motion. The .44 Magnum Classic rings in at $1,239 and goes blow for blow with any high-dollar lever out there thanks to Ruger's insane attention to detail. From Appalachia to the big woods up north, this is the rifle everybody in flannel is carrying. Even if the longer barrels can get a little nose-heavy and certain pistol calibers are still playing hard to find on shelves. Bottom line, power, looks, and reliability in one iconic package. It's a no-brainer must-own. Now if your wallet is screaming for mercy, but you still want that lever action fix, say hello to Rossi R95, the 2023 release from Rossi USA under the Taurus umbrella that keeps proving you don't need to spend big to shoot great. Alloy steel receiver, hammer-forged barrel wearing tough black oxide, and real walnut hardwood stock capped with a cushy recoil pad, so your shoulder stays happy. Big loop lever is perfect when you're wearing thick gloves in late season. Adjustable buckhorn sights plus a drilled-in tapped receiver mean you can run iron or glass. Your call. The 16.5-inch model measures 35.5 inches overall, weighs a handy 6.7 pounds, and holds 5 rounds, while the 20-inch version hits 39 inches and just under 7 pounds. Street price runs $950 to $1,060 and still gives you beautiful wood and a pile of caliber options. Straight wall cartridge country absolutely loves this rifle, even if a few picky shooters mention a little extra trigger creep or lever wiggle and wonder about super long-term durability next to the big dogs. For the money, though, it's an absolute steal that brings real tradition to the woods without emptying your savings account. Sliding into pure artwork territory, we've got the Cimarron 1894 Deluxe, the rifle that resurrects John Browning's masterpiece with zero compromises. Imported by Cimarron and hand-built in Italy by Uberti, this one is made for serious hunters, SAS competitors, and collectors who want to feel like they just stepped off a cattle drive. Check Chambered in the evergreen .30-30 Winchester, you get a 26-inch blued octagonal barrel, 7+1 tubular magazine, and jaw-dropping figured walnut pistol grip stock that looks like it belongs in a museum. Color case-hardened receiver is tough as nails and gorgeous. Hand-picked wood and hand-polished bluing take the craftsmanship level through the roof. Classic buckhorn sights keep everything 100% period correct with zero modern rails to ruin the vibe. At $1,290, it's definitely playing in the luxury lane, but out in Arizona, New Mexico, and every corner where cowboy blood still runs hot, this rifle is flying off shelves because nothing else delivers this much authentic Old West soul with shootability this good. Still crushing it years after launch is the Henry Big Boy X that debuted back in 2020 and refuses to slow down. This is the tactical beast for hunters and range commandos who want lever speed with AR-style flexibility. Tough black synthetic furniture, MLOK slots everywhere, full Picatinny rail up top, 17.4-inch blued steel barrel threaded 5/8 by 24, so your suppressor screws right on, and screaming bright fiber optic sights for instant target pickup. Overall, length 36.3 inches, weight 7.3 pounds, 7-round removable tube magazine plus side gate for fast reloads. Trigger breaks clean between 4 and 4.5 pounds and routinely prints 2 to 3-inch groups at 100 yards once you slap a scope on. At $1,124, it's holding strong in the premium tactical lever fight, especially anywhere deer season is sacred. Yeah, a couple folks gripe about the trigger feeling a hair heavy or finding a loose screw that needed a tweak, but the sheer versatility and quiet-ready design make it a fan favorite coast to coast. Brand new heat from 2024 that's still turning heads is the Taylor & Company TC-73, a full-on American-made 9mm love letter to the 1873 Winchester that everybody wishes they'd thought of first. Built for cowboy action rock stars, history buffs, and city range regulars who want vintage swagger with zero headaches. Case-colored steel receiver, blued barrel, flawless American walnut furniture, tailor-tuned action, and a glassy 3 to 4 pound trigger that feels illegal for how good it is. Barrel threaded 5/8 by 24 for cans. Classic semi-buckhorn rear and white bead front keep the look pure. Stretches 37.5 inches, weighs 7.8 pounds, and stuffs 10 rounds of 9mm downrange with boring reliability no matter the bullet shape. At $1,999, it's sitting at the top of the food chain, but the 100% USA build and that pistol caliber sweetness make it a rock star from Wild West reenactments to indoor leagues. Last but never least, the timeless Browning BLR, the modernized lever that's been dropping elk since the swinging 60s. Crafted in Japan by Moroku, it runs a slick rack and pinion system with rotating bolt head, so you can safely feed spicy rounds like .243 Winchester, .308 Winchester, all the way to the shoulder-thumping .450 Marlin. Choose walnut or synthetic, blued or stainless. Detachable box mags for lightning reloads, and the receiver is already drilled for scopes. Weight runs 6.5 to 7.5 pounds with 20 to 22-inch barrels. Perfect balance of carry-friendly and rock-steady for big game. Price floats $1,200 to $1,500 depending on trim, and you're getting features most lever guns can only dream about. From the Rocky Mountains to Midwest bean fields, this is the rifle serious meat hunters trust, even if the extra moving parts and Magnum kick scare off the recoil-sensitive crowd. And there you have it, fam, the full top 15 lever action rifles absolutely dominating 2025. Whether you're living that frontier fantasy, building a tactical truck gun, or just love hearing that lever go clack, one of these beauties belongs in your safe. So tell me right now in the comments, which one has you reaching for the credit card first? Smash that like button, drop a sub, ring the bell so you never miss a video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe, keep shooting straight, and we're out.